I think in the hearts of most of us, we're just afraid to reveal them or communicate them, because I think the traditional concept of education is, as you said, very technical. It's focused on knowledge but on a technical level. So how can we actually establish some schemes or programs where people can come together and communicate about these high values, things which really do matter, and with things which actually can push us forward into the 20th
Well, obviously in our society today there are huge constraints on that, because we do have an understanding of our society that everyone is free to choose, everyone is free to determine their own futures, and it's just a question of their willpower. Now, we all know that it's much more complicated than that. But the problem is, if you work on that basis and try to repress certain issues, try to sweep them under the carpet and ignore them, in the process of going about our business, we're going to ignore something that's very important for the individuals concerned, and also for the capacity of our society to deliver change that's meaningful and important. So I think it's very, very crucial that the well-being of people is front and centre of our thinking. The way I put it is this: let's always ask the question, or let's always make the statement, it's about you. We might be studying public policy, we might be studying history, but in the end it's about you. Where do you fit in? What are your views on this? How would this policy affect you? And I think increasingly we tend to ask the question, what is it that we want to do? What is it we want to achieve? And we don't ask the question enough, well, what about us as human beings? And I think that's a bias in our society, because we don't focus on that. We focus on the externalities of things rather than the internalities, the internal aspect of life.